In this example, we're going to look at how you can import linked records properly using the import function in SmartSuite. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. In SmartSuite, when we are importing data to an application, if we are importing information that's already linking somewhere else, we must first make sure that that data already exists as a record in our other application. That's a lot to wrap your head around, so let's look at this live example here. I have contacts that link to accounts. Inside of my accounts application, I don't already have all of the different accounts that I need for my import. Let's take a look at my import data. In my import data, I have the company name here, which is similar to account. We're going to map these two fields together, but I don't have these companies already existing in SmartSuite. I don't have Poison, Twisted Sister, Def Leppard, all the way down to Gap Consulting. They don't exist. How can we work this out? Well, the first and easiest way to do it is to do a quick copy-paste. I can take all of these company names, flip into SmartSuite, go down to the very bottom and hit Add a New Record. Now down here, inside of that first record title, I can simply hit Paste. Control V, Apple V, and it's going to ask me, do you want to expand this view? I can say yes, because I want to create all of the records that I just copied. So when I do this, hit Continue, you'll see that I am now able to add all of those different records right here. That's a quick and easy way to do it. But the other way is if you have company information in a different import file, you can import it first to the accounts. So I would have to first create another CSV that was specific to accounts. The best part about this approach is that I can include all of the other pieces of information as well. What is the type of account? What is the size of the account? What is the company website? If I have all that information in my file, I can import it all in one fell swoop really easily. I would do that simply by coming up to accounts, and just as we've been importing data into our contacts, I could import it first here. So to give a quick example of that, let's go ahead and delete all of the information that currently exists inside of here that we just added, get rid of it entirely. And I'm going to say, let's just do a quick import. I can even use the same file. I'll say import data, CSV import, and I'm going to, of course, select the file that I've been using in our example, contact example data. Now over here, I want to take the name of the company and map it to our account name. So it's not the name of the individual because I'm importing contact data. I don't want to import that here. I want that company. So I want that company to be the account name, and I will delete all the other ones. This is a more advanced maneuver than, of course, just doing the copy paste. But if you have a long list of companies, it's going to be a better outcome for you. So let's go ahead and say this. I will say next. If I have any existing records already with these company names, I can map here. So I can say, well, I already have that information. I want to map to that company account and go ahead and save. This way we would override any companies that already exist and we will only create the new ones. This removes duplicate companies from our database. We don't want to accidentally import the same information over and over again. Once I'm happy with this, I click import, and really quickly, these new accounts will be created, just as they were when we did the copy and paste method. Now that they exist in our accounts, and only after they exist in our accounts, can we now import our data from our contacts import. So now that I have those accounts that exist, I can appropriately map. So I can go back here and do my import from my contact data. And of course, this time, I'm going to map the company name to the account field. So I'll say next, say name here. I'm mapping to name. Company is mapping to the account. And the email is the email. The birthday is the birthday. The department is the team in our example. Once I have all of that properly mapped, I can also say I want to update existing records and create new ones if they don't already exist. And I'm good to go from here. I can say next, and we're off to the races. So that's it. It's that simple to bring all that information in. The key difference here is we have to make sure that that account already exists inside of SmartSuite and that we have the matching exactly. If the name is off even by a character, it's not going to be able to map it. Instead, what you'll see is you'll get an error here on this screen, which I don't have because I properly brought in all that data first. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.